Welcome back, I'm Brian.
And I'm Christian.
And this is the podcast that takes the longest running, most debonair spy franchise of James Bond and breaks it down one glorious, smoothly shaken but not stirred minute at a time. Because this is Bond. Minute Bond.
Minute Bond.
Minute Bond. We're in minute 12 of Dr. No. And Mr. Christian, what happened?
Well, we got James sitting down talking to his boss, and his boss is, or M, right? It's M.
M.
I should just call him M, not his boss. That sounds stupid.
I mean, it is
Although
his
it
boss.
is his boss. But I like M better. So M is telling him about how we lost the connection in Jamaica, just like that. And then he asked them something if tipping or
Toppling?
Toppling, it sounds familiar to him. And sounds like he's got a pretty good idea about what it is. Some kind of like radio waves or something to throw off guided missiles, is my understanding.
Yeah.
Right? And
Or with a laser or something?
yeah. And then they mention, him mentions the American CIA. I feel like a lot. There's, a lot of dialogue in this scene. I feel like I have to definitely like rewatch it to understand it better. But what was your take?
Yeah, he talks about the transmission or whatever being cut off pretty abruptly, which seems to surprise James a little more than I would have expected, especially since he talked to Moneypenny and she mentioned burning air between Jamaica, like something happened. But I guess they did check up on them because they found that they lost the guy and lost the girl. And apparently she had just come down, the secretary who was starting the transmission.
She was new.
Yeah.
Is what he said.
Yeah, and he explained toppling, which apparently a missile that was supposed to land in the middle of the Atlantic was redirected to the middle of the Brazilian rainforest, which if it was today, Bolsonaro would love, because burn that rainforest down, am I right? I said sarcastically, unless you're Bolsonaro, and then I'm like, you're doing a great job, and you're going to be even better when you step down. But, yeah, then he goes through that. Yeah, the Americans are going to try to send a rocket around the moon, or they're afraid that it will be. I think they're going to try that, and they don't want to get messed up again. So
Yeah.
I don't.
He's smoking a good old-fashioned pipe.
Yeah, I don't know why the Americans would ask the British to help them with that matter. You know, like, hey, someone's messing with our missiles. Can you look into it? It just seems strange.
Maybe they're all working together to catch this guy.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know, man.
I wouldn't.
Don't know enough. It's only a minute
12.
11, 12? Yeah.
Yeah, I would understand if this was the sixth movie and there was a relationship between the groups, like had already been established, but just out of the blue, this doesn't seem like something that would normally happen. Let me get this last line. Okay, so I didn't catch the CIA thing, and I'm glad you did, because he mentions lighter, which, if you remember from Casino Royale and Quantum of Solace, and I believe he's showing up in No Time to Die, Felix Leiter is the most consistent what's this company called? The MI6? Is he a 007 for MI6?
Yes,
The most
MI6.
consistent non-MI6 friendly that I know of in the franchise. One actor who portrayed Leiter did it with multiple different Bond actors as well. So that's cool. That got me really excited. I love who plays later in the Craig films, who's also going to be narrating the What If series in the MCU. But that's distracting. But yeah, he goes to light his pipe, and now let's start scrubbing through the minutes, because we've got a globe behind M, some extra artwork, looks like a sailboat or something over, maybe a boat over the shoulder of James in the seat. But then we get a reverse shot looking at M, and let's see if we can find... Oh yeah, it was a phone. That white thing. It's like a white and gray phone with... Maybe there's some intercom buttons.
It looks like right in front of James, it's a speaker.
I was going to say, it looks like... Oh, those are... Oh yeah, the speaker? Yeah,
that's what it looks like to me.
Or like a monitor. Yeah, that's right there. And then,
but then from the other side, it's not a speaker. No.
It looks like... Are you saying it looks like a speaker from when we're looking over M's shoulder, or when we're looking over Bond's shoulder?
When we're looking over Bond's shoulder.
Gotcha, because, yeah. Oh, when we're looking over M's shoulder, that it's like a little... It's not a Rolodex, that's why I said last minute. It's a little file cabinet thing. You know, it looks like he has little tiny note cards in there and mail.
Papers, but yeah, it definitely looked like a speaker for a second from when we were looking at it over Bond's shoulder.
And if you go back to looking over Bond's shoulder, if you look to the right of the lamp by that gray and white phone, there's a stand with a bunch of pipes.
Oh yeah!
I thought
he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pipes.
I thought that was like the mouthpiece part of an old-timey phone, you know, when it would go like this. One piece to your ear and one piece to your mouth, but then I realized it was pipes. And now let me scrub through, see if he has one. Oh yeah. Oh no, he has another pipe on his desk outside of that.
Whoa.
And he picks up that pipe and then shakes an empty box of matches. Like, that's why he gets up. He's like, alright, these matches that I was using, nope, all out. Let's get my matches on the mantelpiece. And I just gotta say, it'll be hard for you to see on Instagram, but this last frame that we're stuck on, if you scrub through on your iPad for your downloaded minute, it's kind of... It's just stuck with his tongue out. Like this. Do you see it, Christian?
Who is?
M. Are you just looking at it at the through the Google Photos app, or did you download it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it through the app.
Gotcha. If you download it, you'll be able to freeze on that last frame. Because if you look at me, he's just doing this.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it.
Which, just how things look wrong if you freeze at the wrong second. But let's see what's on this fireplace. He has a statue of Hermes, the messenger god. There's a painting of another ship. It looks like there's a little cannon to the left of Hermes. Is that what it looks like to you?
To the left.
It's the last
you mean
frame.
our right?
No. It's the last frame of... Here, I'll just show you through here.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, so
yes,
here...
Yes, that's the little rocket. Yes.
It's a little...
That's definitely a cannon. It's a cannon.
Yeah. Alright,
or a gun. But I think it's a small cannon.
Yeah, it looks like a tiny cannon. And then, I don't know what's next to there. The other pieces, if people want to say. But, yeah, it's interesting. And then also... Okay. A very interesting thing to me is in the last few seconds, if you look at those pipes, just because of the angle of the light, like clearly the light on set, not only do we get glare off the painting, but one of the pipes slowly gets illuminated to make it look like a lit up circle, like a ring light. Do you see that in the bottom of the frame? All right, so go to that last frame, or as close to the last frame as you
Yeah,
can.
I'm there.
Look at the bottom rightish area of the frame, and there's a little circular light. Do you see it? Here, Christian, look at me.
Yeah.
So here's the last frame. This is the light bouncing off the
Yeah, I
painting.
see that. I see
And
that.
then down here, this little light,
Whoa.
that is just a pipe. If you scrub
Wow.
through it, it slowly lights up because of the angle. It's weird.
Interesting. Wow, we're catching so much stuff minute by minute.
This is so important to the story and irrevocably changes everything.
Crazy. That doesn't fun.
Just insert the gif of the guy going.
Wow.
But yeah, is there anything else? Do you think they use this fireplace?
No, it's just for decoration.
All right.
Actually, back in the 60s, they probably did use it more.
I mean, hey, he's got a fireplace in his mouth, or he will soon.
Mm-hmm. He's about to get high.
Oh my gosh! He's not gonna get low. Harold and Kumar reference. What's up?
I said he's definitely not getting low.
All right. Anything else you got for this minute?
Sorry, stop. Got another phone call. No, I don't have anything else for this minute. I'm always anxious to move on to the next minute, so let's go.
Cool beans.
Let's do it.
Let's do the outro.
My name's Christian,
My name's Brian.
and that was money.
Every penny of it.